Good evening, friends and families of our graduates. We are here to honor the Flower Mound High School graduating class of 2012. This graduating class has a special distinction. They have earned more scholarship money than any other class in the history of Flower Mound High School. This class has been awarded over $26 million in scholarship money. Please be seated. At this time, our welcome will be given by Simi Godiwal, a member of our top 25 honor graduates.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Flower Mound's 2012 graduation ceremony. Seniors, after all we've been through, it seems anticlimactic to say we made it, but it's the truth. We all have grown from awkward middle schoolers into beautiful men and women. But before the ceremony and speeches start, and you all have to fight to stay awake, what I really want to get across while I have your attention is that today is your day. You only graduate high school once, and no matter how much you say you hated it, you know that you too have cherished memories here, most of which will live on with you forever. Your family, friends, and teachers are a vital part of your life, but the sad thing is, you won't realize it until you're gone. And whether you prefer to say carpe diem or YOLO, the underlying message is that you have got to make the most of what you have today. So enjoy tonight, seniors. It's dedicated to you.
Thank you, Simi. Please stand as our award-winning junior ROTC cadets post the colors and our Flower Mound High School choir sings a Star-Spangled Banner. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Left, left, right, right, left. Detail, halt. Left, face. Present, arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Up. Left, face. Forward, march.
Thank you, FMHS choir. Please be seated. Our opening remarks will be given by Student Body President Anisha Komandla.
Good evening. High school has really helped shape my life. As a freshman, I was overwhelmed and not sure what I wanted to do exactly. But with the help of the teachers and the entire FMHS faculty, I really know what I want to do and where I want to go in life. These 4 years have really made a huge impact, and I'm thankful for everyone that I've met and all the new friends that I've made, and I hope that we can really make this world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha. I would like to recognize our special guests and dignitaries who are here this evening. I ask they stand as I introduce them. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. We are honored today to have the following members of our school board present. Vernell Gregg, President. Brenda Latham, Secretary. Julie Fowdy, Jeff Knapp, Carol Kyer, Mike McDaniel, Kathy Duke, and Tricia Sheffield. Thank you for your service, board members. I would also like to recognize our distinguished members of our administration, if you'll hold your applause till the end also. Dr. Stephen Waddell, LISD Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Kevin Rogers, Chief Operations Officer. Dr. Quentin Burnett, Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Penny Riddell, Assistant Superintendent for Learning and Teaching. Dr. Linda Haynes, Assistant Superintendent Staff and Community Relations. Barbara Brown, Chief Technology Officer. Miss Rhonda Godby, West Zone Leader, and Mr. Buddy Bonner, Central Zone Leader. Thank you for all of your outstanding leadership. At this time, I would like to introduce an outstanding young lady, our senior class president, Ashley Hurt.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, distinguished guests, and of course, graduates, to the commencement of the Flower Mound High School class of 2012. As I stand here before you, I would first like to say how honored and blessed I am to have been able to represent the senior class of 2012. It has truly been an experience that I will never forget. I could easily stand up here and proclaim all the accomplishments Flower Mound High School has proudly made, but I believe the numbers and statistics speak for themselves. Instead, I want to talk about our journey to get to this point. After all, that is why we have gathered here to celebrate. As children, we were so carefree as we played with our Beanie Babies, Furbies, Pokemon cards, and Nintendo 64s. Our biggest worries consisted of who would be first out to recess or if there was monsters under the bed. Stickers rewarded good behavior in the classroom, and punishments included timeouts, or my favorite, the boy-girl seating chart. Middle school was, well, middle school, a time period of physical transformations, including awkward voice changes, and us girls being inches taller than the boys. Boys and girls no longer had cooties, and the boy-girl seating chart was no longer a punishment. High school brought new friends, new experiences, and new opportunities. From first driver's license to first dates, high school took us all for a ride. 13 years ago, we all began this journey. Some of us began this journey together, while some of us only met this year. But today, we stand together as one, as the graduating class of 2012. Shortly, each of us will walk across this stage and off into separate paths. Our time together may end, but our memories will ultimately stay with us forever. If there's anything I want you to take away today, is to stay true to who you are and be yourself, nobody else. Once you walk out of this Coliseum today, you are no longer tied to who you were at Flower Mound High School, but instead you are an individual that has a fresh opportunity to leave here with an open mind and make a fresh impression on anyone else you'll come in contact with. I encourage you to challenge the known and embrace the unknown. Pursue your dreams and don't settle for anything less. Cliche as it may sound, I know that nobody could be the person they are today had it not been for the people surrounding them. To the teachers, thank you for providing us the knowledge and support for attaining our academic goals. Thank you, coaches, for pushing us to go that extra mile and never giving up on us. Most importantly, thank you, parents, grandparents, and all other guardians who have led to us where we are today. Today is not only a day of celebration for the graduates, but for you, the loved ones. Because of the values that you have instilled in us, we can confidently progress onto the next chapter of our lives. Recently, when thinking about what to write for this speech, I heard a song on the radio by Lady Antebellum. There was a line that said she couldn't wait to get going, but wasn't quite ready to leave. In the past few months, I have heard people say, "Man, I can't wait to get out of here," numerous times, myself included. But now, standing up here, it makes it all real. After the last 4 years of forming friendships and good memories, it is finally becoming reality that our path as a senior class has come to an end. Tonight is the result of years of hard work and determination. So be proud of yourself as you walk across the stage tonight. You deserve it. Congratulations, class of 2012. I wish the best of luck to you in the coming years. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Thank you, Ashley. It is my pleasure to introduce our award-winning Flower Mound High School choir under the direction of Dr. Mark Rohr. Thank you, Dr. Rohr. It is my honor to recognize a very special young lady, Miss Catherine Welch, our salutatorian. Catherine is the daughter of Darren and Kimberly Welch. Katie will attend the University of North Texas next fall.
Welcome, family, friends, teachers, and class of 2012. I am honored to be up here tonight as your salutatorian, although I have to admit something up front. My biggest fear is speaking in public. So if you would all just smile and laugh occasionally, that would be awesome. But in all seriousness, something I have been asking myself lately in preparing for this speech is why let fear get in the way? Throughout high school, we have all been faced with nerve-wracking situations. Here are just a few examples. Entering school on that first day of freshman year, completely terrified of the upperclassmen. Preparing for your big game, concert, performance, or competition. And we've all done it, some more than others, but especially me, pulled an all-nighter to finish the project that we have known about 3 weeks in advance. But I think the most valuable thing about these past 4 years is we have learned to face our fears and turn them into something wonderful for us. Look at all of the great things our class has accomplished. We have the most national merit and commended scholars in Flower Mound history, the amazing performance of Crazy for You, which won several awards, including Best Stage Direction, Costuming, and Musical, the marching and concert band winning sweepstakes at the UIL competition, the varsity choir getting chosen to sing at TEMA in San Antonio, the wrestling team getting second at state, the baseball team making it to the third round of regional quarterfinals, the girls' soccer team earning the title of district champs, Stuco hosting our first ever Mr. FMHS. I could list more, but the talent here is so great that we would be here all night, so I will spare you by moving on. All of us graduating today are ready to face the challenges, whether good or bad, that lie ahead in life. First comes the next few years, where we are magically supposed to discover what we want to do for the rest of our lives. If you are like me, who changes their mind almost every 2 weeks, don't let this scare you. My advice is to get involved in the things that interest you and that you are truly passionate about. If you have to change your major 5 times, go for it. I know the parents in the crowd, especially mine, are probably cringing right now, but you want to make sure that what you do for the rest of your life makes you happy. Second, we will be all on our own, which seems pretty exciting. But on second thought, I realize I will no longer depend on my parents for practically everything. Every decision we make and action we take is our own. You may not want to admit it, but this can be a little frightening. However, this is also our chance to grow and discover who we really are. All of the parents out there, don't worry. We're not leaving the nest completely. All of our lives, you have been there cheering us on during the good and comforting us during the bad. Without you, none of us would be where we are today. You have been our rock and our support system these past 18 years, and we can't thank you enough. Although we may be moving out or traveling across country, we still want you in our lives, watching us grow and become successful adults. And we can't forget about the amazing teachers that we have had throughout the course of our lives. When you first think about a teacher, you probably think of lots of homework, lectures, and tests. However, I'm glad to say that more than just these memories come to mind. A lot of us have been lucky enough to have wonderful relationships with our teachers. They are more than just an instructor. They are people we can look up to and confide in when we have a problem. Teachers don't just want us to pass their class. They want us to expand our minds, become better people, and one day maybe change the world. I know all of us are so thankful for the wonderful teachers we have had in our lives who have made this day possible. Wow, I can't believe I've made it through this entire speech. There's so much more I want to say, but I'm supposed to keep it under 3 minutes because I know we all want to go home and celebrate with friends and family. So I will leave you with these final words that take us back to our childhood days. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. You are the guy who will decide where to go. From the great Dr. Seuss. Thank you for your time and congratulations, class of 2012.
Thank you, Katie. It is with great pride that I introduce our internationally acclaimed band as they perform America the Beautiful. Our band is under the direction of Ms. Myers. Thank you, Mr. Myers. One of the most distinctive awards is that of Class Valedictorian. This year's recipient posted an impressive GPA, final GPA of 118 out of a possible 120. She will attend Southern Methodist University this fall. She is the daughter of John and Margaret Norquette. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorian of the senior class, Miss Anna Norquette.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, administration, and the great class of 2012. I feel so blessed to be standing here in front of you today, and I thank you in advance for your time. I thought the last 4 years had been difficult until I sat down to think about what I was going to say today, particularly since I know most of you would rather be at the Foster the People concert or stuffing your face with celebratory cake, or possibly doing both at the same time. So instead of giving you a cheesy spiel, I'm just going to tell you 3 things that you would not normally hear at a graduation speech. 3 things can't be that bad, can it? Maybe it'll turn out to be a cheesy spiel anyway, but I'll give it a try. Number 1, go out and make fools of yourselves. Well, maybe not intentionally make fools of yourselves, but don't be afraid to make mistakes and try something new. Up until this point, most of us have stuck to what we are good at because it's generally safe. Many times we strive for excellence at everything we do, and we continue to focus on doing those things where we know we can stand out because we have a fear of failing or looking foolish. But the reality is, no one else is paying attention to your successes or failures as much as you are. And honestly, I don't think there's any way you could fail by trying something new. Because all these experiences help us learn, grow, and become the people we are meant to be. Failure exists only for those who don't take chances or try anything new. I have no doubt that each and every one of us is capable of great things, and I know this due to the outstanding list of accomplishments that Katie mentioned earlier. I would like to take a moment to brag on my band because we got 9th at BOA San Antonio for the first time, and they've dealt with 4 years of my crazy dancing, so I thank them, and I'm so proud of them. Now that we know everything we can accomplish, go out this summer and try something just for the fun of it. Don't think about failing. Edison failed over 1,000 times before he made the light bulb. Justin Bieber got turned down from dozens of producers before perfecting his hair flip and making millions of girls fall in love with him. And from our own experience, we witnessed the banana on the grill getting caught, which only made us appreciate this year's streaker that much more. So instead of trying to be great the first time and every time, focus on what you absolutely love to do, and that will make all the difference. A personal example is my foray into teaching a girls' soccer team. Anyone who knows me knows I am a bit athletically challenged and don't know the first thing about soccer. It's about kicking the ball down the field and not getting kicked in the shins, right? And wouldn't they be too busy picking daisies to actually care about scoring? Well, at our first practice, I soon found out I was wrong because they are actually pretty observant. They were like, "Oh, have you never played soccer before? How are you supposed to teach us? Why are you so slow?" And my favorite, "Why are you so short?" I did not know what I had gotten myself into, and I felt like I was certainly going to fail and look very foolish. But I stuck to it, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And we started losing every game, but we soon won every game. And I'm sure it's due to my brilliant coaching of just telling them to run and kick. But so this experience came from trying something new and just making a fool of myself. So go try something new and surprise yourself. And if for some reason this hasn't made any sense, I'll just put it into Twitter terms for you guys. Hashtag YOLO. You only live once, so live it up. Number 2, individualism is good, but only to a point. It's funny how at commencement speeches, the speaker just stands up here and tells a class of almost 1,000 graduates who are in identical cap and gowns to go out and be an individual. And I'm telling you, yes, you should be an individual, but also don't be afraid to ask for help and to rely on others. We didn't get here by ourselves. I'd like to thank all the parents out there who pushed us 18 years here to graduation. I'd especially like to thank my parents up there. They experienced me at my best and my worst and supported me in everything I did and fed me well and made me laugh and shaped me into who I am today. I'd also like to thank all my grandparents and uncles and aunts and cousins who have supported me and are here today. I'd also like to thank all the teachers who have inspired me, and I'm sure countless others feel the same. Mr. Yates, Ms. Chegwidden, Mr. Washler, Mr. Gackey, Ms. Warner, Mr. Hunt, Mr. Kenny, Ms. Tipton, I could go on. Lastly, we should take time to thank the people who dealt with us when no one else would, who nourished us when we were depleted, who gave us energy and helped us have a little more fun while doing homework. Starbucks. Flower Mound wouldn't be the same without you. My point here is to surround yourself with loving people who will support you and be there for you when you need them, because trust me, you will need them. Number 3, your time spent staying up till 4 a.m., having fun with friends, was well spent. Yes, you could have been sleeping, and yes, you could have been furiously editing that Hamlet paper for 1 extra point. I know most of you probably think that's what I spent my last 4 years doing, and I know this because of all the rumors I've heard about me. And my favorite one is that my parents lock me in a cage on the weekends if I don't get a 100 on an assignment. Well, number 1, most houses in Texas do not have basements. I know mine doesn't. And number 2, the only place I was locked in the past 4 years has been the band hall. So, in any case, working yourself to death is not a good decision because in the end, relationships matter most. Make time for people. He who serves the most grows the most. I have heard from a lot of adults that they don't remember much about anything they learned in college, but they do remember the people. And don't think I'm advocating not working or anything, because I want you to all be successful at anything you choose to do, whether that be working, starting a business, or graduating college 4 years from now, or 5 or 6 from now, for those of you indecisive ones, or 14 years from now, for those lucky one of you guys going into medical school. So how can you do it all? I will share one of the greatest secrets of all time, told to me by Mr. Biskup. You can sleep when you're dead. He's back there, so. So if you don't remember anything else from my speech, remember that tonight, Monday, June 4th, we are young. We survived Swine 09. We survived the snowpocalypse. So let's set this world on fire, and we can burn brighter than the sun. Okay, I don't know how any of us could forget that because we hear it at least 13 times a day on the radio. And also, I don't want you to set the world on fire because I'd like to live longer than December 21st, 2012. But just in case, we are young and we can burn brighter than the sun. Find your passion and follow it. Live with intention. Seize every opportunity that comes to you. And most importantly, smile and be grateful for every day. As we finally come to an end, I will leave you with this inspiration from Elle Woods. Congratulations, class of 2012. We did it!
Thank you, Anna. Dr. Waddell, I am pleased to present to you the senior class of 2012 for Flower Mound High School. Before us are 784 exceptional seniors. I have verified that each of these seniors have met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Louisville Independent School District and should be awarded the appropriate diploma or certificate at this time.
Thank you, Ms. Lael. To you, the Flower Mound High School class of 2012, I extend my warmest congratulations and my wishes for a happy and successful future. Ms. Gregg, Ms. Lael has verified these students eligible to receive their diploma or certificate. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Louisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify them and their diplomas or certificates are to be granted at this time.
Will the first row please rise to receive your diplomas?
C. Norquette. Catherine Michelle Welch. Benjamin Ellis Barclay. Alexander Schwanz. Emmeline Elaine Drew. Ryan S. Maloney. David R. King. Bryce C. Jones. Elizabeth Faye Adams. Simi Godawal. Sunjaya Puri. Michael James Johnson. Shelby Hawaii Booth. Michael A. Weimer. Kelly Ray Lakers. Erin Christine Camp. Sydney Nicole Stratton. Haley Ellen Olson. Johan Cherian. Kimberly N. Griffin. Megan Taylor Mont. Sabrina Anastasia Thompson. Kayla Craig Walter. Vernil Dwayne Messiker. Shannon Elise Lumbra. Samantha Marie Miller. Walter Frederick Needhammer. Amy Elizabeth Teed. Zoe I. Gagnon. Ashley N. Hurt. Anisha Reddy Kamadla. Colton H. Aaron. Omar Naif Abdel Qadir. Clifford Hasib Abihana. Aaron A. Assi. Kendall Page Ackerman. Andy Adams. Chase L. Adams. Daphne Oiloa Agdeyemi. Laura Lynn Aby. Brianna Meli Aguanaga. Jeremy Allen Aya. Joseph Edward Aha. Melissa Beatrice Allian. Jane Susan Alex. Michael Andres Allen. Julian Alain. Alan Omar Amazan. Lucas Graham Almond. Taylor Wayne Anderson. Anna Catherine Anderson. Sophia Elizabeth Anderson. Jessica M. Angel. Taylor Nicole Areza. Katarina Barino Araujo. Christian Zeman Araya. Kieran Lee Armstrong. Larissa Ann Armstrong. Connor O'Brien Ashley. Cole Douglas Atchison. Paige Bailey Atchison. Ryan Taylor Atchison. Noah Bay. Houston L. Bailey. Maxwell Lee Bailey. Carly Lene Baker. Emily L. Baker. Mia Noel Ballaro. Nathan S. Bales. Mikola R. Barber. Renee Danielle Barcelona. Morgan Danae Barker. Jordan Lynn Barta. Jessica Nicole Bass. Zachary Lewis Bays. Alexander Lee Bean. Samuel Hunter Beasley. Travis Cole Beck. Kelsey Jordan Becker. Amanda M. Bell. Brett Andrew Bell. Victoria Lita Bell. Reese Jordan Benson. Charles H. Bentz. Riley Landon Berger. Lindsay Baruti. Jacqueline Morgan Booley. Karina R. Bickert. Zachary Robert Byluff. Cameron Lyle Bitten. Matthew Richard Blaha. Courtney Marie Blake. Margaret A. Blankenship. Joshua Tyler Bodner. Ryan Michael Bokenstiegel. Jordan Charles Bohm. Alexis Kim Boley. Brianna Gabrielle Bonds. Ashley Patrice Bordelon. Nicholas Pierre Boudreau. Darcy Ann Boursier. Sanai Reed Bowman. Brittany Nicole Boyd. Christopher Bradley Boyd. Hampton Price Brannon. Keith Mitchell Braswell. Stephanie Lynn Brednick. Bailey Wayne Brewer. Charles Alexander Brewer. Stacy Ann Brewer. Keaton Michael Bryce. Louis Daniel Brissino. Ross Randall Briggs. Madison Elizabeth Brindmore. Ashley Nicole Brockman. Tanner Austin Brodus. Carissa Marlene Brown. Ciara Lynn Brown. Katrina Joelle Brown. Paige Nicole Brown. Nicholas C. Bruce. Kayla Ashley Bruns. Brandon Michael Buckman. Kelly Kathleen Buono. Justin Sage Burdick. Celestial Burkhart. Emily Melissa Burkhart. Alexis Lamar Burns. Benjamin Thomas Burns. Kevin Bush. Brad Andrew Bush. Catherine T. Bynum. Kurt Edward Cahill. Kayla Marie Cahill. Derek J. Campbell. Michaela Grace Kangalosi. Sophia Lynn Kangalosi. Kathleen Laura Cantu. Laura Marie Carley. Daniel Thomas Carlton. Taylor Lynn Carlton. Alexandria Denise Carmen. William Nathan Carolyn. Brandon D. Carter. Keelan Joseph Cassidy. Joseph D. Castaldo. Bryn Nicole Chamberlain. Marshall Alexander Chambers. Alexis D. Champion. Zachary John Charnock. Christian L. Chase. Nicole Danielle Chin. Sung-hee Cho. Sarah Markel Christensen. Ali Renee Christian. Max Andrew Christensen. Jacqueline Renee Clark. Justin Scott Clark. Olivia Catherine Clark. Stephanie K. Clark. Brianna Maury Clark. Brittany Maury Clark. Sydney Brianne Clay. Ryan Steele Cobb. Ian Kavai Cochran. Mallory Ann Kofer. Emily R. Coleman. Kaylee Ann Coleman. Wesley William Coleman. Stephen Matthew Collier. Jasmine Colorado. Nicole A. Cook. Taylor Elizabeth Cook. Emily May Cotton. Colin Nolan Cox. Kelly Marie Koza. Michael Edward Crafton. Courtney Alyssa Craig. Mackenzie Joe Creighton. Connor Henderson Crumpley. Larry Quee. Emily Caroline Curtis. Caitlin Ashley Custer. Catherine A. Daniel. Travis Justin Davenport. Brianne Elizabeth Davis. Harrison Lee Davis. Simon W. Day. Laura Elizabeth Delenardis. El Delgado Cooley. Helena Sue Delimaverdi. Leah Kennedy Depperschmidt. Alexander Joseph DeRossi. Sneha Dhiren Desai. Laurel Elise Delsaby. Megan Elizabeth Desjardins. Vina S. Deviraju. Nicholas Michael Dunham. Marissa Elizabeth Didier. Adam B. Dillon. Alexander Joseph Ditzig. Danelle Jordan Dixon. Jeremy David Dominguez. Caitlin M. Donahue. Travis William Donahue. Glenn Leon Dotson. Emily Michelle Douglas. Caitlin Elizabeth Dothett. Emily Louise Downs. Joseph Wade Downs. Chelsea D. Drakes. Julie V. Drew. Weston Victrovich Duffy. Robin Emma Dupre. Eric Ross DeCue. Mitchell Derek Dutcher. James Kyle Early. J. Ryan Early. Christopher Elias. Nikita V. Alisiv. Christelle Elkoury. Brandon Michael Elliott. Emily Christine Emmett. Connor James Ermold. Gianna Marie Ewers. Samantha Ruth Ewing. Reed In Fagerquist. Kimberly L. Fazone. Lisa Marie Feathers. Aaron Michael Feuchtwanger. Holly Michelle Fierro. Shane Michael Furman. Lucas Matthew Fisher. John R. Fisher. Amanda Lynn Fletcher. Lauren Catherine Foreman. Catherine C. Forsyth. Mason J. Foster. Alexander J. Fredo. Stephen John Frederick. Joshua Ryan Freeman. Garrett Alexander Frick. Janae Lauren Fritz. Cole P. Fuller. Brendan James Fulmer. Raul Sanjeev Gaikwad. Grant Robert Galen. Allison Claire Gales. William Cody Gallagher. Daisy Gallegos. Samantha Ann Galini. Charles Scott Garales. Adam Nathaniel Garr. Jeremy Ryan Garrison. Dylan James Gaskin. Nathan Joshua Gendron. Nathaniel William George. Ryan Daniel Girardi. Elizabeth Kathleen Gibbons. David Andrew Gleason. Peter J. Glockenmeyer. Yubin Go. Madison Leah Gonzalez. Max A. Gordon. Caitlin E. Gorze. Robert Carl Grady. David F. Graft. Catherine E. Grandal. Logan Bennett Gregory. Rachel Page Gressett. Connor John Griffith. Michael Isaac Gross. Emily N. Grove. Michael Sterling Gully. Nathan J. Gullius. Cody Austin Gunter. Maxwell Patrick Hahn. Christian David Haft. Josiah Alexander Hall. Samuel Alexander Hall. John Thomas Hamel. Charles Austin Hamilton. Catherine Peyton Hamlet. Benjamin Wilson Hammonds. Stephen C. Hand. Garrett John Hargrove. Brittany Claire Harmon. Alden E. Harper. Ian Philip Hart. Spencer Joseph Harvey. Erica Marie Hassemer. Samantha B. Hawks. Lauren Colleen Hawkins. Stephanie Lauren Hayes. Connor Austin Hasbun. Jacob William Helbig. Dylan H. Hensel. William Richard Henson. Kylie Nicole Herring. Melissa Adriana Hernandez. Amber Lynn Herndon, Jacob Thomas Herod, Victor Ariel Herrera, Ashley Nicole Hessian, Jamie Danielle Hett, Garrett Daniel Hicks, Christy N. Hilgert, Adrian Christian Hill, Megan Mary Hill, Mitchell Mackenzie Hill, Eric Michael Hilliard, Chelsea Louise Hinojosa, Lauren Elizabeth Hoke, Ryan Michael Hollinshead, Brooke Christine Ollier, Alexander N. Hollingshead, Brooke Elizabeth Holloway, Adam Philip Holmes, Callie Elizabeth Hooper, Kelly R. Hoover, Madison Paige Hoover, Samantha B. Hoover, Aaron Ryo Kaula Horakami, Kelly Catherine Howe, Dylan Joseph Huffman, Haley Jordan Hunn, Allison K. Hunter, Kara Michelle Hurd, Amar Hussein, Sakeeth Aishwara, Ashlyn Arlene Jacobs, Jacob Morgan Jaff, Allison N. Janik, Helen Rachel Jara, Catherine Paige Jeans, Taylor Simone Jefferson, Reese O'Donnell Jeffrey, Hunter Logan Jeffus, Lucy Marie Jennings, Bentley M. Johnson, Taylor Hildebrandt Johnson, Burton Davis Johnston, Benjamin Douglas Jones, Douglas Reese Jones, Kaylee Christine Jordan, Nicholas Ty Jordan, Mackenzie N. Julian, Jawad Kais, Micah Juan Karp, Calvin Nicholas Keats, Matthew Lee Kennewell, Kaylee Marie Kiker, Taylor Ashley Kilgore, Annie Sulmin Kim, Hae Sung Kim, Jordan T. Kimmy, William Kazuki Kinder, Valerie E. King, Zachary Adam King, Kumal Asit Kenny, Colin Patrick Kinzer, Jonah William Kirby, Caden J. Kirby, Corey Brian Klaus, Morgan Elizabeth Knehans, Molly Elizabeth Knight, Elizabeth Renee Koch, Haley Elizabeth Koch, Joshua Matthew Kofile, Dennis Ivan Kovalev, John Thomas Cresta, Lucy Jane Crone, Nicholas Robert Kruger, Mark Allen Kwiatkowski, Bo Michael Lefebvre, Mackenzie LaFleur, Leslie Santos Lyko, Evan Wayne Lambert, Alec Mitchell Landers, Jessica Rose Lanza, Jessica Lee Lasberg, Karina E. Latham, Brienne Elizabeth Laureano, Austin Ann Lay, Michaela Minette Lane, Megan Marie LeBlanc, Ashley Lee, Destin Scott Lee, Paul Lee, Tae-Ku Lee, Sophia S. Lee, Taylor A. Legger, Anthony Grant Leon Guerrero, Laura Ann Lieberens, Todd Benjamin Lightsey, James Ernest Lilly, Rachel Young Yong Lim, Susie W. Lin, Louis Christopher Lisenby, Lauren Elizabeth Livingston, Lexus H. Loeb, Devin Lee Loftus, Andrew Joshua Long, Laura A. Long, Zachary Alexander Long, Jacob William Lockridge, Kyle Allen Lowe, Rachel Nicole Lowry, Christopher Jared Lloyd, Lacey Jo Lunsford, Rachel Lauren Lush, Marina D. Lutz, Donnell Antonio Lyles, Sarah Elise Lynch, Connor Harrison Moss, Rebecca L. McCaskill, Matthew A. Mikado, Mary Allen Maddie, Courtney Ann Maddox, Allison Marie McGee, Courtney Colleen Mahoney, Aaron Tracy Mahoney, Feliciana Nicole Maldonado, Mark Paul Mansour, Michael Hampton Marks, Angelica Urine Morosi, Kyle Logan Marta, Alyssa Marie Martin, Taylor Lynn Martin, Kimberly Ann Martinez, Rachel Kathleen Masty, Marissa Kyle Matthews, Matthew Daniel May, Patrick S. May, Andrew Cole Mayfield, Alexandra Hope McBride, Emily McCarty, Kevin Michael McCarty, Amanda K. McClard, Frederick John McClymans, Dylan Blake McDonald, Madison Froyo McDougall, Coulter James McGraw, Devin Victoria McKinney, Jessica Ellen McKinney, Tucker Dylan McLemore, Margaret E. McMahon, Alexis Taylor McPherson, Brianna N. McTillman, Hannah Brianne McVicker, Brittany Marie Mager, Stephan Alexander Medina, Maddie Allison Medinas, Rebecca Lee Meeks. Natalie Michael Milarski. Richard Austin Mendez. Lucas Ryan Milk. Michael Milius. Neil Patrick Miller. Jamie Evans Miranda Rivera. Luke Hollis Motes. Anna Marie Modica. Jack Thomas Moffett. Abigail Jean Mondlick. Alex Ronald Montgomery. Catherine Tatiana Morales. Hunter Cole Morris. Austin Edmund Moss. Jacob Daniel Mullen. Kelsey R. Molnix. Reina Angelica Munoz. Samuel Austin Murphy. Sarah Ellen Murphy. Anastasia Marie Muse. Jackson L. Nagel. Sujata Lakshmi Narayana. Alexis Nicolette Nauman. Klein Daniel Nevin. Megan Nicole Neihart. Robert Kyle Newswanger. Jonathan Wynn. Clayton Tucker Norris. Devin Cole Noves. Sandy Ann Newsom. Lauren Michelle O'Brien. Andrew Michael O'Connor. Lauren Elizabeth O'Donnelly. Michael Stephen O'Hara. Mark Kenneth Olkers. Lauren McKenzie Oya. Christopher D. Oldson. Christian Douglas Oliver. Shelby Page Olson. Cordelia Abugari Oswandu. Jillian Elizabeth Oswalt. Melissa Morgan Ottenbright. Jared C. Outram. Colton Michael Overstreet. Christopher Taylor Owens. Elijah Pacheco. Courtney Marie Page. Anthony Vincent Palatea. Elvia Daniela Palomarez. Anthony Joseph Parisi. Alexis Michaela Park. David Jonathan Park. Esol Me Park. Brandon Souza Parker. Alexa Danielle Parks. Zan Bernard Parson. Samantha Marie Patterson. Shelby Grace Patton. Alessandro Alberto Pari. Shelby Kristen Paver. Meredith Ashley Payne. Michael Allen Pearson. Michael James Perez. Madison Ann Percosi. Allison Jeanette Pettigrew. Chase William Peterson. Josephine Hannah Peterson. Alexandra N. Fingston. Irene Elsa Phillip. Allison Courtney Phillips. James Leroy Phipps. Tyler Alexander Picard. Kelly Picardi, Anna Germano Picus, Kayla I. Pinard, Haley Racine Pitts, Shelby L. Plato, Donald W. Poor, Tyler William Pollock, Christina Yvette Poole, Scott John Popescu, Megan Alicia Porter, Miranda Marie Porter, Abigail Marie Potterf, Caitlin Virginia Pound, Stony Allen Powdermaker, Brittany Nicole Powers, Elizabeth Pratt, Stephen Preisler, Sierra Moray Pristile, Allison Caitlin Provost, Deidre Faye Pruitt, Matthew Colin Putnam, Samuel Patrick Putnam, Jordan Elizabeth Quinton, Elizabeth E. Radel, Nicholas Patrick Ranieri, Kylie Dale Rapier, Megan Francis Rappold, Kale Manning Redden, Danielle Marie Reed, Ryan Clark Reeves, Adam Ross Reinhardt, Alexander Relly, Bronte Nicole Remzik, Haley G. Renz, Caitlin E. Restino, Brandon Scott Reynolds, John V. Richardson, Brianne Elizabeth Robbins, Haley O'Neill Roberts, Corinne Robertson, Jacob Aaron Robinson, Reed Christian Robinson, Logan Ray Rogers, Allison Nicole Rodriguez, Robert W. Rogers, Ryan P. Rose, Travis Paul Rose, Lindsay Alexis Rosencrans, Aaron Adrian Ross, Stephanie M. Ruffner, Michael Allen Ruggiero, Anthony Robert Ruiz, Tanner Blake Reynolds, Rebecca Chrisanne Russell, Stafford S. Ryan, Eric Michael Samuelson, Hadley Christine Sanders, Nicholas J. Sanders, Drake R. Sanderson, Luis Angel Santulli, Emily Grace Saterla, Tyler Michael Scalzi, Anna Elizabeth Scharf, Elizabeth M. Scheig, Elliot Schimmel, Andrew Thomas Schmidt, Caitlin Michelle Schroeder, Julie Elizabeth Schutze, Robert G. Schwartz IV, Andrew Edward Sybeck, Zachary Allen Scores, James Cooper Sears, Sun Min Shin, Timothy Shin, Zain Shirazi, Rachel Ann Shirley, Catherine Elizabeth Schuster, Randall Curtis Sigler, Amanda G. Cilio. Nicholas James Simmons. Reed Allen Simpson. Spencer Fremont Sims. Philip Daniel Sinclair. Michael A. Slack. Michael Ryan Slater. Nicole K. Smallwood. Ashley Cheyenne Smith. Austin Grant Snyder. Sarah Margaret Solis. William Wallace Summer V. Anthony Edward Soriano. Andrew D. Sotos. Caitlin Renee Spano. William Brady Speckles. Nathan Boyd Squires. Joseph George St. Angelo. Alexander James St. Cyr. Katie Lane St. Pierre. Kyle Anthony St. Pierre. Tyler Stanley. Nicholas James Stark. Matthew Joseph Staton. Sean Fitzgerald Steele. Kendall Beth Stevenson. Gavin Paul Stewart. Catherine Ruth Stewart. Peter John Stewart. Mallory Jane Stika. John McKinley Stokes. Keen R. Stokes. Elena Marie Stout. Jared Alexander Stowers. Stoffel James Strange. Erica Renee Strobel. Austin David Stroud. Taylor Lynn Alexandria Strider. Kelsey B. Sulgrove. Shane Scott Sullivan. Bradley Scott Sima. Sarah Marissa Tabor. Priscilla Michelle Tomez. Richard J. Tate. Charles Wayne Taylor. Sydney J. Taylor. Shannon Lee Tiefertiller. Peter Artem Turndrup. Diane Thomas. Parker Haynes Thomas. Bradley Charles Thompson. Justin Frederick Thompson. Shane Matthew Thompson. Zachary Lawrence Tidmore. Tyler Lane Tidwell. Preston Nicole Tillotson. Anthony Michael Tippa. Laura Elizabeth Tennisketter. Lunding Stephen Nicole Tomlin. Samantha Jean Tower. Stormy Dawn Trammell. Courtney M. Trammell. Jessica Lynn Tufnell. Taylor Nicole Tulis. Thomas Edward Urrutia. Gabriel Alexander Valdez. Elizabeth Ann Park Van Alstine. Alexander Erasmus Vando. Francesca Renee Vaughn. Paulina Del Carme Vidales. Kelsey Lynn Vertel. Gianna Michelle Filioturo. Jamie Lee Vines. Andrew Elliott Vinson. Jacqueline Louise Volts. Garrett Calloway Vonderluft. Jesse Tyler Vuillemot. Jessica Renee Wade. Landon Hunter Wade. Hannah M. Wagner. Scott Christian Wagner. Tyler A. Wakefield. Sydney Mariah Waldrop. Cassandra Michelle Walker. Tessa Nicole Wall. Alec Loie Wallace. Sarah Nicole Waller. Stephen R. Walta. Ryan Christopher Walters. Zachary Michael Walther. Jake Dalton Walters. Akitha Bernay Walton. Reagan Danielle Waltz. Garrett Cole Warren. Taylor Franklin Warren. Christine Ray Watson. Sarah K. Watson. Casey Nicole Wakeoff. Zachary Tanner Webb. Zachary Tyler Webb. Cole Channing Weber. David Christopher Weir. Stephen David Weir. Thomas Stephen Weir. Anastasia Monique Wells. Brent Joseph Wells. Christopher William Werner. Lauren N. Weshy. Christopher Sean West. Abby Elizabeth White. Cassidy Ann White. Hannah Lee Weborg. Claire Elizabeth Weigers. Jeremy Robert Wilkowski. Elise Nicole Williams. Emily Page Williams. Kyle Nicholas Williams. Marshall Damon Williams. Megan P. Williams. Jessica Lauren Williamson. Luke Wise. Natalie E. Wise. Avery Moore Wojcik. Richard J. Wolf. Nicholas Robert Woodwell. Charles Levi Wright. Haley Suzanne Wiles. Nathan Yee. Yithika Yogeshwaran. Salam Johannes. Garrett Philip Young. Jamie Lucian Young. Madeline Louise Young. Morgan S. Young. Benjamin Gustavo Zamora. Madeline Elizabeth Zimmerman. And Sylvia Zwolski.
At this time, I present Ms. Zoe Gagnon to make her closing remarks.
Please bow your heads and join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing all of us to be here tonight to celebrate this momentous milestone in our lives that we have accomplished together. We express our gratitude to our loving family, friends, and teachers who have consistently pushed us to grow into the people we needed to become. Help us leave Flower Mound High School with our heads held high, but our hearts close to home. And lastly, please guide us into a life of continuous love, happiness, and safety as we further venture down your path. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Zoe. Reflections on the class of 2012 and the official turning of the tassels is offered by Alexander Schwans, a member of our top 25 honor graduates, followed immediately by our alma mater, performed by the Jaguar Band. Will you please stand?
What's up, guys? All right, well, I'm not here to provide you with inspirational quotes from celebrities or life-changing advice. However, I would like to reflect upon what we have accomplished up to this point. Since the day we first opened our eyes, we've had a path laid down before us. Whether or not we agreed with where this trail led to, we have nonetheless been guided down it. Up until now, there have always been people holding our hands and influencing the decisions we make in life. Today, that all changes. It's time for us to make the first true step into the real world. From now on, the world is what you make of it. Just remember that as you begin your journey to adulthood, never stop being a kid at heart. Always work hard, but don't forget to have fun along the way. There actually is one quote I would like to share with you today. Oscar Wilde once said, "Education is an admirable thing, but it's well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. No matter what lies ahead for you, go out and live your life. The world is yours. Now please join me in turning your tassels so that we can get out of here."
On behalf of Flower Mound High School, we wish the class of 2012 all the best that life has to offer. Friends and guests, please remain seated as our band now begins the Recessional. Congratulations, class of 2012. We will now begin the Recessional.